Something very strange that happened in Abuja. In fact, Omotosho has done the worst. Nnamdi Kanu has been bundled out of court premises by security men. Nigerian security has carried Nnamdi Kanu away from the court premises, and they received the order from Omotosho. We are monitoring the situation, and our correspondent is telling us that Nnamdi Kanu has been taken out, bundled out of the court premises, and it was Justice Omotosho that gave the order. Let's look at this news because it just dropped like few seconds ago, and we are bringing it for you here in Noble Media. Look at what happened today. The eyes of the world is in Abuja. Everybody is focusing on Omotosho, wanting to know what Omotosho will say, the final judgment. Why is he bundling Nnamdi Kanu, telling security people to carry Nnamdi Kanu out of the court? Breaking drama as judge orders security to take Nnamdi Kanu out of the courtroom. Do you want to sentence a man like Nnamdi Kanu out of court? You see these people, this following Nnamdi Kanu's, pay attention. Let's look at the way it happened. Following Nnamdi Kanu's repeated shout that the trial judge must assure him where it is written in the law, Nnamdi Kanu was asking that he should be shown where it is written in the law. Following Nnamdi Kanu's repeated shouts that the trial judge must show him where it was written in the law that he was not entitled to file a written address in the case against him. Omotosho is preventing Nnamdi Kanu to file a written address in this case against him. And now, Omotosho is preventing him from filing that address. So Nnamdi Kanu, in his normal way, started agitating, saying that Omotosho must show him where it is written that he has no right, where it is written in the constitution that Nnamdi Kanu doesn't have the right to demand to file a written address. Following Nnamdi Kanu's repeated shouts that the trial judge must show him where it was written in the law that he was not entitled to file a written address in the case against him, the court temporarily halted its proceedings to enable security operatives to take him out of the courtroom. Where on earth? You see, that is why most people are angry with Igbo leaders. Most people are angry with people like Joe Igbo and all the rest. And the Peter Mbas, the Soludos, the Alexoti, what is this man in Imo State? How can this be happening to Nnamdi Kanu and Igbo leaders are there? Can this happen to a Fulani person? Can this happen to an Hausa person? Can this happen to a Yoruba person? Justice James Omotosho stood down the matter after he delivered a ruling that dismissed fresh motions the IPOB leader filed after the case was slated for judgment. Nnamdi Kanu filed a fresh motion. And what did Omotosho do? Omotosho dismissed that motion. James Omotosho, somebody come under the comment and say, Omotosho, don't be bought, do the right thing. Why are you doing this? Raising Nnamdi Kanu. James Omotosho, Southeast governors, Southeast leaders. James Omotosho stood down the matter after he delivered a ruling that dismissed fresh motions the IPOB leader filed after the case was slated for judgment. So Omotosho is in a hurry to sentence Nnamdi Kanu. No wonder people like Joe Igbo are already rejoicing. As of yesterday, a day before the judgment, people like Joe Igbo, the APC chieftain from Anambra State, is already rejoicing that Nnamdi Kanu will be sentenced. According to the court, the motion contained issues that were previously raised by the defendant. But if these motions have been previously raised by Nnamdi Kanu, why didn't you attend to it? Nnamdi Kanu has been raising an objection on the jurisdiction Omotosho's court has to try him. Why hasn't it been taken into account? Nnamdi Kanu has been filing an objection on how he was kidnapped in Kenya and brought into Nigeria. Why hasn't Omotosho adhered and said something on that matter? Why are these matters ignored and they are now rushing to sentence Kanu to pass a final judgment on Nnamdi Kanu? People should understand the implication of what is going on in Nigeria. And you watching this video, don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. It dismissed Nnamdi Kanu's request for the case to be referred to the Court of Appeal, stating that Section 306 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 forbade the stay of proceedings in a criminal matter. This is the law. But some people believe that in Nigeria, the law is not always obeyed. The constitution is not always obeyed, except maybe you are connected to the police or the army. Even the police, some of them are protesting, the retired ones. Except if you are connected to a politician. Except if you know somebody or you're a big business person. That is the only time your rights are protected. But if you are an ordinary citizen, or if you are from a certain tribe, whether you are eliminated the way you came to church to worship, or that your children are carried when they were in school, nobody wants to know. Nobody is paying attention. The politicians are busy crippling the nation. The nation is going down. We must move on. The court, that is Omotosho's court, Federal High Court in Abuja, equally refused the defendant's request for bail. Bailing Nnamdi Kanu, they are saying no. Give him adequate justice, they are saying no. Saying it would, in the course of the judgment, consider some of the issues Kanu raised in the motions. So everybody, of course, our correspondent here in Nobumida is already, we are in Abuja monitoring what is going on. And we'll be bringing you all the updates. We will now like to know the final judgment Omotosho will pass. If you have not liked this video, like this video, and we are dropping another update. We have been giving you every update on what is happening in the court. Go to our channel and watch everything. The court equally refused Omotosho. Let's not say the court. Omotosho equally refused the defendant's request for bail. Why can't Nnamdi Kanu be bailed? Saying it would, in the course of the judgment, consider some of the issues Kanu raised in his motions. So Nnamdi Kanu is not in court now. No, they have carried a man like Nnamdi Kanu away from the court. And Prince Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, already said in the morning that security people are surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's house. Security people, his family house. If you go to Prince Emmanuel Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother on Facebook, you will see where they said, where he alleged that this morning Nigerian security are surrounding their house. Please, if you have not, drop a comment and say nothing must happen to Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody type it. Everybody watching this video, type it and share this video so that the world will know what is happening. Nothing must happen to Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing must happen to Biafrans. Nothing must happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As the judge attempted to commence the reading of the judgment, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood his ground, shouting that the court has no jurisdiction to decide the case without admitting his written address. Let's now go back to Abuja to keep giving you updates of what is happening. Like this video, share this video, click on join to become a full member of our channel, and most importantly, there's another video we just dropped. Click on it and watch now.